Marco Dominic Gonzalez. I'm going through a train of thought. I'm covering so many videos and covering little things that I've covered in long videos and made verbal statements with my dad. I'm covering right now because I'm making all these videos. I've lost feeling in my hand and this part of my arm. So again, coincidence, technology. I don't know, man. I'm just making a statement. With this one, I'm having a hard time moving my. I can feel it. So again, it's kind of like a retaliate. I mean, it's like, dude, I'm just making a statement, man. It is what it is. But it's always some kind of. And this is the first time I've lost feeling ever in my right hand and right arm. Not laying down. Sometimes I'll lose. You know, it'll go to sleep, but right now I don't have feeling in this part of my look. I'm having a hard time closing my thing, so I'm just documenting it right now. And again, you know what, man? I don't know. There's just too many incidents. Again, I have long documentaries on this, but there's just so many incidents. You know, they were creating, you know, there was a lot of confrontation, and then Connie had me go all the way to the office to have a meeting to tell me that if you have another incident, they're going to fire me. I mean, I went from being, I'm the head server, I've done a lot of good work, and all of a sudden, there's that Warren incident, there's Warren saying Connie said that, Connie saying she didn't, creating the hostile environment. There's a sentiment within the servers that are Hispanic, using reverse racism and that type of thing. The cooks, and then Connie was saying, "No, the cook." I said, "Well, I always banter with the cooks. They always banter with me. It's a restaurant. I mean, watch Gordon Ramsay on that. I mean, the cooks talk to me that way, like Gordon Ramsay. The cooks talk to me like if they are Gordon Ramsay to me." And it's like, you know, it's a restaurant. Now all of a sudden, they're banding together. And it's like, I said, what's, you know what, man? I said, this is bullshit. And she's just like, this is like a final warning or something like. So I know there's government intrusion. That meeting was sometime in May. So obviously, at what day is there official government intrusion within that restaurant? I want to know. I'm going back to March, and it got really bad in April. But March, really weird. April, tech, and just ultimate hostile. March, setting up. She has to answer a statement under oath on that, and that kind of thing. So, but they obviously have there's collusion. In order to orchestrate that, there is collusion. How far does it run? Who's telling the truth now? Are any of these? How many of those workers are actually illegal immigrants? How many are actual? How many is somebody saying, "Oh, you are actually illegal, and you better say this. You better do this. Don't say this." But there was all that, you know. I remember when there was that sentiment, "I'm not a real Mexican," that kind of thing. I thought that, okay, wait a minute, this is like, is it getting a little bit, you know, it's more than normal. It's more than normal. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? You know what I mean? And then, you know, it goes from being playful to it being serious. And again, the government, it was just the obvious. I want to know specific days and who's come out to tell the truth, to say this is wrong, man. But again, Jerry's was just like in the Caruso's and just like in the supermarket, very staged, very coordinated, very controlled. And who's telling the truth and who's not? Who's coming on and saying, "Dominic, this is it. This is wrong." I won't know until I know.